Yeah, I'm riding Crocs. It's the Crocs. The Crocs. The Crocs are very, very good. Hello and welcome to my channel. Well, it is summer, prime cycling time. It's only maybe about 7:15 or so in the morning, and the weather is already perfect. It's so comfortable this time of morning. So I got my road bike here and I'm heading out. I don't even know where I'm gonna ride to or anything like that, but I know that I have the urge to give this thing a little workout. What am I talking about? I'm giving myself a workout. Now the thing is, I know that many of you have pedals where you have to clip in, and leave me a comment about what you think is the advantage of that, and would you ride on flat pedals if you had to, or is that beyond you? I mean, I have never really clipped in. A long time ago, once when I was training for triathlon, but these clips weren't very good and I didn't like it. And the ones where you actually click in and you have to twist your foot to get out, oh, I don't like it. And the best thing about flat pedals is that it allows me to ride in my Crocs. Believe it or not, I ride my bike in my Crocs and I love it. Yeah, I ride in Crocs. That won't believe me? Well, there is the proof right there. It's the Crocs. The Crocs. Well, I do have an idea of where I'm going. I do. I had a kind of silly idea, but I think it's too late to pull that off this morning. But I have a preference. I like a certain place, and that's where I'm headed. Yeah, I'm riding Crocs. So I'm out of the city. That's why I'm turning on the camera, because it doesn't shake like crazy, because I'm riding on a concrete, what it called there, a shared pathway. They're concrete. Some of them are in Edmonton, and they're really rough. They're really poorly designed. I'll show you this later. Like when you're crossing an intersection, you have to swerve like 3 times, and it makes no sense. They would never do this to automobiles, but they're doing it to bicycles, and then telling us that we should be happy that there are any bike trails at all, even if they're shared. I'm okay with shared pathways, don't get me wrong, but they should be designed in a way that isn't only safe, but also a pleasure to ride. Problem is that if those people that design these pathways never really ride their bikes themselves, yeah, of course they don't know what a good bike ride should be, and that's part of the problem. But back to the Crocs. It's a pleasure to ride in Crocs. I got good ventilation. I don't have sweaty socks on me at all. I can walk in the water if I want to. Say I'm on a bike tour, which is not the case today, but you know, I've had very many times that I had a surprise along the way, which was a river without a bridge. And usually they're not very deep. You can easily waddle through them, but if you have like cycling shoes and clips and stuff, you're in trouble. I mean, it's no fun. The Crocs, no problem at all. And if you're gonna tell me that my way of pedaling with Crocs is less efficient than yours with clip pedals, well, we got a debate coming up, guys. Because I make the point that it doesn't make a difference unless you're in the Tour de France or the Giro d'Italia. Yeah, it's fine. Trust me. Look, let me put it that way. You did not learn how to ride a bicycle with the clips. When you had your first tricycle, you didn't need that. And well, we learned the most important things in our lives in the first, I want to say, 5 years or so of our lives. And well, some of it's good, some of it's not, but the idea that we don't need the clips, that's the right one. Okay, 2 cop cars passed me. I wonder what that's all about. Oh well, I guess they have to be somewhere, right?
Crocs are great for riding your bike. Shooby doozy doo.
I ride Crocs. It's the Crocs. The Crocs. The Crocs are very, very good. So I turned off the highway right over here, and it's called Old Fort Trail. And I wish this would go all the way back to that road that I was on before. This road goes right to Fort Saskatchewan, and before there used to be no point in taking it because you'd have to go and swerve back onto the highway anyways further down, because there's a bridge crossing the North Saskatchewan River, and it used to be just a single roadway with 2 lanes, and for cycling with the narrow shoulder it had, it was kind of dangerous. But for the past 2 or I don't know, maybe even 3 years, they were building another bridge. And every time I've been there, I was wondering, is it ready? Is it ready? Can I take the bike path that is part of the other bridge? And it turned out every single time, no. But this week, somebody posted it on Facebook, so I'm guessing it is ready now. So we're gonna go and have a look there.
Crocs are great for riding your bike.
There we go. I'm up, and we're gonna cross this bridge for the very first time. And yeah, the access to it still needs to be improved. It's nothing to brag about. I always wondered why they didn't use those pillars that you see over there to make a simple footbridge, but yeah, it was probably more economical and much nicer to just build this new span. And I have to say, it's nice, it's wide, it's a smooth trail. Well, let's go cross it. Ooh. Not going very fast here.
Crocs are great for riding your bike.
Somebody's bike is there. Like, what the hell? Did somebody jump off the bridge after they dropped off their bike? Anything like that is possible. So we're gonna go check it out. I'm gonna go check it out. You're gonna check it out with me. Isn't that funny? The bike is locked up. It's not the greatest. Front wheel is taken out. Maybe somebody's using it to drive to work. I mean, to ride it to work. Sorry about this wobbly footage, because yeah, I'm trying to manhandle the bike at the same time. I'm riding Crocs. It's the Crocs. The Crocs. The Crocs are very, very good. So now I'm in Fort Saskatchewan in the river valley on their trail system, which is also quite beautiful. Problem is, if I want to go on my road bike all the way to back home to Edmonton, I cannot do it unless I go on the gravel trail, and that's not what I want to do. So I'm probably going to end up riding on the highway for a little bit.
Crocs are great for riding your bike. Shooby doozy doo.
Yeah, I ride Crocs. It's the Crocs. So I got lost like usual in Fort Saskatchewan. I always get lost, but I found my way through. Had to ask somebody, had to backtrack one time. I don't know why this is. I live here. I mean, I've done this ride many times. But what is happening in Fort Saskatchewan is that all the roads, instead of going straight like they mostly do in Edmonton, they go like this. And then before you know it, you made a circle. Crazy, I tell you. What we're looking at right now, this is the highway. I got it right on the shoulder, at least for maybe 10 kilometer or so, and then I have alternate ways that are quieter. I'm not fond of the highway, but what can you do? I can ride uninterrupted and fast, even with my Crocs. The Crocs are very good.
Crocs are great for riding your bike. Shooby doozy doo.
Crocs are great for riding your bike. Shooby doozy doo.
I'm now in Sherwood Park. That's almost close to home, you know. Yeah. But I want to turn the camera around and show you my favorite pet peeve about shared use trails that we have in this area. See, the cars, they don't have to hardly slow down because they have a kind of ramp. But however, if I want to follow a straight trail here, I got a bumpy ride. Oh man! Now another pet peeve of mine, I gotta push the button to let the system know that I want to cross here. How long is this gonna take? Well, nobody really knows. Yeah, you got plenty of idiots with noisy engines here, and oh man. Somebody over there knocked the guardrail over with their truck or their car or whatever. And now, after all that, I'm back on my trail that basically goes straight alongside the road. Now, why couldn't it be built straight? Yeah, I think the rule in the last 50 years in the Alberta and the Edmonton area has been build it for the cars. Yeah, cyclists. See, I had to stop there, and the lady in the truck who's driving the truck, she was pointing at the stop sign. because I got to stop. And she with her big freaking truck, well, I shouldn't get mad at her. You know, it's the rule, it's fair. But, you know, it's never the cyclists that get the right of way here, even though they always claim that it is. Politicians do. The people that make those policies. In reality, cyclists are always a second thought, or maybe an afterthought at best. So that's my beef. And by the way, my feet are really comfortable in my Crocs. The ride is good. That I'm riding Crocs. It's the Crocs. The Crocs. The Crocs are very, very good. Back at the house. It was a fantastic ride. I'm warm, I'm hungry, I'm good. Yeah, coming through Edmonton, there's always too many bumps, too many bag buttons, and all that kind of stuff. But out in the country, it's beautiful. Anyways, it's Saturday morning and time to start the day after all this. And I hope you enjoyed my video. You could touch the like button if you did. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, well, here's my invitation. You're next. Thank you.
Crocs are great for riding your bike. Shooby doozy doo.